Hello. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Surfaces Reporter's first weekly news bulletin. It is a quick roundup with important updates from the last few days. My name is Vartika Divedi, and I'm here with my colleague Komal. We've divided the news into three different sections: architecture and design, real estate, and building materials. Starting with architecture and design. Yesterday, I was live with SHABNAM GUPTA, one of the ace interior designers of India, much known for the designing of homes of Kangana Ranaut, Irfan Khan, Parinita Chopra, and many more. She shared some beautiful experiences about how Irfan Khan would poetically mention the brief, while Shabnam had to skillfully decipher the meaning and get back with the right set of decor and design. She also shared her experiences of designing the mountain home of Kangana Ranaut and some significant points about the client-designer relationship. She responded to a lot of queries from the audience, and among them was a young aspiring student of design. She shared with the students and the young ones about the importance of having hands-on experiences in design. The live session is available immediately on clicking surfacesreporter.com. Recently, Surfaces Reporter organized an important e-talk with renowned architect Antoine Picon, along with other panelists, architects Sangeet Sharma, Kapil Sethia, and Rajendra Kumar. Architect Picon, if you all know, is the president of Le Corbusier Foundation and is a professor at Harvard University. He revealed how all cities have immense challenges for modernizing, and it is high time these cities get prepared for the 21st century, no doubt about it. When asked about how India and France should collaborate in architecture, he said, while in the 1950s and 60s, the Corbusier came to India, but now, in this age of globalization, things should move in both the directions. It is time for India to start exporting architects to France. So, with those kind of knowledge sessions, Surfaces Reporter had an extremely meaningful week. And I would like to share the screen showing how surfacesreporter.com is trying to do a lot of work, combining a lot of knowledge from architecture, design, building materials into our website and sharing on different social media platforms. Let me share the screen with you. As you can see here, this is the site of Surfaces Reporter, and as soon as you click it, you'll be able to see what we were live with recently. Here is Shabnam Gupta and me with the yesterday's sessions. You can just click here and go and check out the live session. Down here, you'll find a lot of things like Surfaces Reporter has recently started launching products in showrooms. This is the one wherein we launched the Jaipur showroom Primark and Amulya Mica, and a lot of different products were launched on Surfaces Reporter through the channels, social channels that we have. Architect and Designer of the Week, a very, very prominent and popular section. It has many architects featured in the recent past few weeks. Have a look. Likewise, there's brand buzz wherein brands come in one platform with Surfaces Reporter to talk about the best that they have to offer for the B2B segment and the architecture fraternity. Likewise, we have a section for the builders. And here we are talking to Salish Puranik, MD of Puranik Builders, and Ram Raheja from S. Raheja Realty. Likewise, we have a lot of things in plan that's coming up. There is a good showcase of products, which is ongoing, and every week we are uploading new and very interesting things. If you go to the latest articles, you'll find the latest news and updates in architecture and design, building materials, and how's the real estate market. So now I would like my colleague Komal to take over and talk about the updates in real estate. Over to you, Komal. You need to unmute, Komal.
Hi, so let's start with the real estate updates. So, moving further, residential segment is showing some positive signs. According to the rating agency ICRA, the residential sector has witnessed a sharp recovery in the second quarter of financial year 2020 after a severe decline posted during the first quarter of the year. COVID-19 pandemic triggered one of the worst demand crashes that the Indian residential real estate industry witnessed in the recorded history. The recent upward trend is attributed to the economy opening up, increased demands, and improved affordability by the way of reduced home loans, discount scheme, etc. According to Shubham Jain, Senior Vice President, Group Head ICRA, increased level of digitization has played a key role in enabling sales with extensive use of digital marketing and digital engagement tools by the developers aiding online home sales and transaction payments. The crisis has thus pushed the sector towards widespread technology integration. To know the news in detail, log on to surfacesreporter.com. As per research agency Knight Frank India, Hyderabad has seen a record growth in as 172% in the commercial real estate market between 2014 to 2019. According to the research report titled WFH, that means Working from Hyderabad, in terms of commercial market, Hyderabad is one of the few cities that recorded positive rental growth of 2% year on year in 2020. Hyderabad is one among the only two metro cities, the other being Bengaluru, that have not seen a fall in the residential prices despite the ensuing market uncertainties and low sales. According to the report, since the formation of the state, Telangana's GDP has significantly grown in 2019 and 2020 with a CAGR of 8.08%, which is considerably higher than the national real economic GDP CAGR of 5.7% for the same period. If you want to read the comprehensive coverage, do visit surfacesreporter.com. While on Surfaces Reporter, do not forget to check out the exclusive interview of Mr. Abhishek Somani, MD Somani Ceramics Limited, in the Frontrunner section of SR, sharing about the future of tile industry. He talked a lot about what comes next for the betterment of the tiles industry. Going ahead in the major turn of events and providing great relief to the home buyers, the Supreme Court has ruled that the builder-buyer agreement must be considered as flat allotment date, not when the project got RERA registered. According to the legal experts, this means that if a residential project RERA registration expires later than the handover date promised by the builder under the builder-buyer agreement, it does not mean that the buyer's entitlement to raise claim or cause of action gets deferred. The decision was in a judgment in the case pertaining to Imperial Structures Limited versus Anil Patni and another case by a division bench comprising of Justice UU Lalit and Vineet Saran. To read the entire report on the case and the said judgment, check out surfacesreporter.com. And let's know about a little about the building material industry as well. The recent hike in the price of WPC, PVC has deeply impacted the market. In this scenario, and in order to understand the pulse of the market, our sister company, the Ply Reporter magazine, has organized a very interesting and informative webinar on PVC WPC market and had a dialogue with industry experts and had a dialogue with industry experts. Let's listen to that.
Komal, we've lost your voice. So it seems Komal is having some internet issues. No problem. I shall repeat the news, what she wants to say. So recently in the building material market, WPC PVC has seen a steep rise. Despite the steep rise and a standby mode for a certain time by the B2B channel, it was seen that the product demand was sort of constant, or it has in fact risen from what it was before. The demand was rising. So there was a discussion, very important discussion with various leaders from the WPC, PVC, leadership market. And the discussion was about how this product should be taken forward and how the price rise and the connected impact situation is not going to impact the quality, or should not impact the quality. There should not be undercutting and all that. So a very interesting discussion that is surely going to help the industry to understand how this product market should be taken forward by the manufacturers and the B2B channel. So with this, we would like to end this weekly news roundup from surfacesreporter.com. See you again with some more news, views, and updates on architecture and design, real estate, and building materials next week. To share the news from your city, yes, a very important thing, it is time for you to share the news with us so that we telecast the news to the nation. Share the news from your city or about your projects, construction projects, new products, design. Write to us at press@surfacesreporter.com. Till then, keep browsing surfacesreporter.com.